This video is for parents of children with DLD, Developmental Language Disorder. Children with DLD have difficulties understanding language and talking. So what can you do to help? Be face to face with your child. Gain their attention before talking to them or asking them to do something.
It can be natural for us to want to ask a lot of questions, but question words can be hard to understand. Try to comment on what they're doing instead. For example, say, "Panda looks sleepy," rather than, "What's Panda doing?" You might get a great response.
Keep your language short to concise. This can be done by breaking down instructions or information into smaller parts and emphasising the key words with voice and gesture. For example, first a story, then basketball.
Visual cues help support meaning. This can vary from a visual checklist to a visual timetable, which will help a child get through a particular routine of the day or a set lesson. For example, here we've got Lego, colouring, and then jumping. Oh, we finished Lego, into the finish box. Now it's time for colouring.
Adding on is a strategy we use to help children with language development, and it's where the parent adds on one more word to what the child is currently saying. So for example, if the child says car, then you might say blue car, or fast car, or driving the car.
Recasting. If your child says something to you and it comes out a little bit higgledy-piggledy, obviously we're not going to tell them that that was wrong. What we can do instead is called recasting. That's when you say it back to them in a way that makes sense. So for example, if your child said, "Granny buyed me Wheaties," you could say, "Yes, Granny bought you sweets." Naughty Granny.
Once your child has learned a new word, try to use it in many different ways and places. For example, if your child has learned the word full using a picture symbol, draw their attention to other examples of full, such as a full jar of jam or feeling really full after a meal. You can extend this further by highlighting examples such as half full or not full.
So remember, face to face,
Comment, not question.
Short and concise.
Visual cues.
Adding on.
Repetition.
Recasting.